Howdy everybody, my name is Ceda and this is one of my quail. Welcome back to Acid Switch. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If it's your very first time, a very warm welcome. Today, I'm just going to keep it simple. We're going to watch some art related TikToks because, I don't know, I've just been kind of getting back into the art, the crafting stuff, the rug making. Let me know what kind of crafts you've been up to lately though, or any new crafts you've learned. I've learned a lot from TikTok, so I'm excited to see what we have in store for today. Enjoy.
I'm just being nosy. Can I be nosy?
Looks like she's painting a light pole.
Oh my God.
Doing the final grouting.
How long you been doing that?
Oh, it's tile. It's like mosaic tile.
The detail work in the studio, and but the installation is sometimes it's 2 days. This one's 3 days.
That's cool. So she cuts it kind of like stained glass in the studio, and then kind of pieces it together, connects it with some sort of backing, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think you can tear
Then
this one
grouts
out
it.
as easily as the blue pipes.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm glad you like it.
I think certain things in certain cities should be legal to
Krisha.
graffiti.
Krisha. You got an Instagram?
Like, I think you should be able to walk up to a light pole and just kind of graffiti
is
stuff
my
on it.
name, and so Instagram it's Krisha.ara. So, but it's a weird spelling, you
Okay.
know. Yeah, I'm on there.
I love it.
Awesome.
I'm just being nosy. Can I be nosy?
Sure.
Well, that was dope. Let me see what we got next. The boy and his mother is what I call this one. Some good work. Let's get to it.
I would draw as a kid, and I was never that good, but I drew one thing and one thing only, dude, and it was ripped dudes. You know what I mean?
What?
I just drew up like... I mean, it was all the same thing. I would just draw like, this is Gimli from Lord of the Rings if he was 6'3" and ripped. My sister's boyfriend, who I thought was like really cool, found my sketchbook one time. I was drawing like, oh my God, and I titled them too. I would draw like cool guys. Just kind of like cool scene guys. Like,
wait, so you have like a series where it's like cool guy number 34.
I feel like I drew a cool guy once or twice in my childhood.
Caught in the act. Just because I did.
Did you even know what the act was at that age?
Caught in the
I
act.
just heard that term and was like, this is called caught in the act. And I remember that was one of the first things my dad saw. And I saw my dad be like, I hate this about my son.
Oh,
What is this?
He was like, what's that? Okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was not, he didn't say anything mean, but I remember just being like, I didn't like that face on my dad's face. I'm going to now hit people so hard in football.
that's funny. Rip dudes. He could draw one thing and one thing only. I thought he was gonna say dicks. I thought it was gonna be some super bad situation.
I woke up this morning to see these versions of Dragon Ball characters on Twitter. Shout outs to the artists. I don't know who did this, but shout outs to them. They did a perfect job representing every character. And I mean that. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and Broly. Each of these pictures is dope. What
That's really cool. Hold
you
on.
guys think of these pictures? And out of these 4 pictures, which one is your favorite?
Out of these 4, probably the Goku one. I don't know. But why are there not more black animes or just black, not even animes, just like obviously there's things like the Boondocks. Why is there not more like black superhero stuff? Like just like a whole Static Shock universe. I don't know. That's just what my mind goes is like, why is there not like something that's almost like Dragon Ball Z but primarily black? It could be, but it's just not. It's just interesting. Oh, Quail had an accident. The Quail's getting curious.
It's just a waste of money.
Yeah, it's probably just some rich white people sitting at home that are so fed up with the graffiti in the neighborhoods that they're like, fuck it, we'll take away their park.
Fuck, so many people even be pissed. Oh, actually, it actually totally good. Oh, yeah, it's a nice buck for us.
I mean, yeah, it is gonna get covered again. It was not no 5 minutes later. Well, okay, yeah, that might have all been done 5 minutes later. Looks like it was done by like 3 people. Maybe they just wanted some new graffiti.
And he went to the deaf-mute school in Iowa and would come home in the summers, and he started going to this spot on the Mississippi River in McGregor, Iowa, and collecting sand and started experimenting with making these bottles. He used a big fish hook, a great big oversized fish hook, and like a popsicle stick. And he would take the sand that he'd collect along the Mississippi River, and then he would pack it in this bottle and manipulate it with the fish hook. He gained national fame for making these, and today there's an exhibit on this guy at the Iowa State Museum.
Is that right?
It is a remarkable piece
crazy.
of folk art.
So this is why I love logo design and why I'm a logo designer, but we all know this logo, right? Nothing
Sure.
unusual. Hot Wheels, the text in the fire. But did you notice this? A wheel in the text the whole time.
Wow.
My mind is officially blown.
Makes
Let
sense.
me know in the
Yeah,
comments
you
if you'd
can
already
see it.
noticed this. There's the rim, there's the shimmer on the tire. Hot Wheels. The whole time.
Raw.
So this is why...
So yes, I'm a bearded man in prison, about to show you a thing that I crocheted. Hopefully this shatters the stigma that all men in prison are hard asses. So this is a toothless I made.
Oh, that's
for
dope.
A guy on my tier to send to his son. So yes,
Gotta
I'm
stay
a
out of
bearded
trouble,
in
man.
prison, about to
Good
show
way to
you
do it when you're in there.
a thing that I crocheted.
That's cool. Those layered sneakers that are meant to be cut up. Using a Dremel is a good idea.
One charming downside of using watercolors over pencil is that your lines will get glazed in, so you can't erase them. So I wanted to try one of these friction pens, which you can erase by rubbing and generating some heat, but a heat gun works as well.
Ah.
So I chalked it on the Cricut to make an isometric pattern on watercolor paper. This was mostly a test for the technique, so don't judge me too hard on this painting. I mostly improvised it. There is even a mistake in the corner of that main cube. But anyway, I added some lines after the fact for the border, and that worked. Now for the moment of truth.
Ooh. Nice. Futuristic castle vibes.
Not bad.
Very good. About got rickrolled there. And that's nice.
I want to show you something that I would consider art. This is a piece of parking lot I found outside of an AutoZone, just lying there. And I was gonna just leave it there, and I realized this is a collaborative painting, because this is new paint, that's older paint, and that's even older paint. This is a collaboration between three probably burly blue-class workers working on a painting that they had no idea was going to be framed one day. And now here it is. I kind of want to get a nicer frame for it, but I really love it.
This is the biggest piece of art in the world. It's 1.25 miles long by 1/4 mile wide, and it's been in the works for over 50 years now. The title of the piece is City by Michael Heitzer, and it's in the middle of a desert in Nevada. It's extremely secluded, it's not open to the public, at least yet, and hardly anyone has seen it. It's inspired by ancient civilizations, particularly Mesoamerican ruins. It's made entirely out of soil, rock, and concrete forms which are made out of the soil on site. These materials aren't special, they aren't worth anything, and that's exactly what Heitzer wanted. Every material of worth in those ancient ruins he was studying was eventually taken. This art will still stand even after he's dead, after I'm dead, after you're dead. And that's exactly how he wanted it, because, for example, if he had used metal, who knows, maybe somebody would come along, steal it, and melt it down to use for themselves. Another cool thing about it is that since it's been constructed for 50 years, it's stood the test of all different kinds of weather.
Right.
This is the biggest piece.
That's going to be so cool when it is complete and open to the public, if it is in our lifetime, I guess. Some 3D printed fabric. Wow. Is that what it is? Yeah, 3D printed fabric. Make some clothes with it, or some, put it together for some shoes. Well, that's pretty sweet. Well, good stuff, guys. Thank you for joining me today and watching TikToks with my quail and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Make sure to subscribe if you made it this far into the video, and I'll catch you next time.